What is going on, guys? Nexus here, and welcome back to Battlefield 6. And in today's video, guys, we are back with another weapon to go over. And what we're going to be looking at today is going to be a bit of a spicy one. It's not your typical AR or assault rifle, I'll say, because everyone keeps saying AR. Guys, I'm Irish. It's the way we say it, okay? And the AR we're going to be looking at is, of course, going to be the NVO-228E. Now, how you will unlock this is, of course, via the challenges for like all the different sorts of weapons. So if you go to, of course, challenges up here, you go to assignments, then you go to weapon, you will see, of course, the different sorts of ones. So there is going to be one for the ARs here, and of course the NVO is going to be here. Now how you will, of course, obtain this is going to be based off kills, and how you will get this, of course, is by doing the challenge of get 100 kills over 50 meters, 1 ADS with an assault rifle. And once you get the NVO, I will definitely say it is a little bit of a beast. I would 100% say, though, this is more of a close quarters weapon. This has some incredible bloom. You're not really going long range with this thing. This is medium to close range, more so close than I will say medium, but this weapon, it packs a punch. You can see 33 damage straight off the rip. 30 is the default mag, of course. You can get it. You can get the 40 rounder mag pretty quickly, or the 36 rounder as well. It's actually pretty quick level. And for me, if I was specking out the weapon, as I said, this is more of a close quarters weapon, so you want things for good, obviously precision and everything like that. You want your hip fire grips, but I would definitely say the extended barrel is probably a must on this, just for the extra velocity up close, because you're competing against, of course, like the carbines and everything. And then I will say the double port brake is just super nice for stability. There is suppressors on this as well. The suppressors are nice, but for me, the double port brake just felt a little bit better. And this, as I said, it's an up close quarters weapon. You're spraying super fast with this thing. You're meant to be in there Jimmy Jam, so the suppressor doesn't really help out too much that often. But I will say as well, I'm a big fan of 3.0. I'm a big fan of the 3.0 scope. But I'm telling you right now, this weapon does kick because it's so hard hitting. You probably want to be going in with like a hollow or something like that. With a hollow or the 1.75. This just feels a lot freaking better, because honestly, with anything bigger, it starts to bounce a lot and it's a lot harder to get your kills. But the NVO, as I said, really dope ass weapon, of course, hits like an absolute freaking truck. And yeah, we're just going to showcase what it's like. So without further ado, let's go in with the NVO-228E. Alright, time to go in, of course, though, with the little NVO they could. And this is what it's going to look like and everything. You can see it's kind of weird having this little, I will say, 1.5 on it. And hey, buddy. Oh, we're jamming. Oh, we jamming. Oh, we actually debugged. But of course, I'm not used to obviously having the lower sort of scopes, but I will say this does bounce a little bit. No, it does bode really well with the kind of a smaller sort of scope to it. And is there anyone here? Nope, I don't think so. And oh, there's a guy there. And young man. And you're gonna take him. Well, of course, yeah, this bodes a lot better with, of course, the smaller sight. As a little red dot sight, a little hollow, it goes a lot better on this sort of weapon, because this does kick a bit, and you're going for those close to medium range sort of shots. You're not going to be ranging with this. You can't tap with it. And no, I'm not going to shoot this gun the whole game, apparently, huh? No, I'm going to come this way? Come on. But you can't tap with the weapon, but that's not really what it's built about. And oh my Christ, what the hell just happened? Oh, I'll take the double. Wow, what the hell just happened? The whole thing just disintegrated. Someone blown up. And there's people here. And oh my God, freaking Houdini. Man just legit disappeared into freaking warp tunnel. Who is this? Mario? But you can't see where it's going to be most effective. It's going to be those kind of close quarters engagements. Just hitting the no scopes, hitting those quick real kills. Is that a person? Oh my God, it is. Man, I thought it was a dead body. What are you doing there, brother? Come on. But it's definitely a weapon I would be saying you've got to use up close and everything. Now we're going to stick a little thing there. Oh, the cheeky spot, boys. No one ever sees to destroy that there, because it's hidden in the darkness. You just get free respawns of it all day. But yeah, this is, as I say, yeah, close quarters 100%. You're not gonna really use this anywhere else. And oh, you know how bad I am with the scope. I'm just so not used to it. It used to be like looking down their face, okay? But up close, personal, that is the best way to kind of use this NVO. It's honestly, it's a really nice hybrid, and there's people everywhere. And oh, free kill. Oh, I didn't even get the free kill. Thanks. But yeah, hybrid sort of weapon or auto rifle. I mean, it's basically a weird ass sort of SMG, but if you can hit your headshots and you're up close, it does so much work. If you put the hollow points on this as well, the headshots, you can only double tap with just 2 headshots. It's kind of freaking crazy, but it's still what I'm saying about up close and hip firing. And oh my God, he just kept oh my God, we're insta-res. But if you just keep on spraying or like no scoping with this, it will do absolute freaking work. Now there's people everywhere. We're out freaking out. What I actually do kind of like, and that is a guy miles away. We're gonna rush tank. God, we actually got him. But one thing I do kind of like is that these sorts of, I'd say, rewards, sort of like in the middle of the rewards and everything, and you're close to Jimmy John's, thank you. But these sort of mid ones, they're always sort of weird, sort of hybrid weapons between this, like whatever their actual class is, and something else. So for this one, as I said, it's a mix between like an assault rifle and of course an SMG, which is honestly super nice. Oh, we get this guy, thank you. And when it's come to the others, that's a nade up my ass. And when it's come to the other sort of challenges too, there's always been, as I say, these weird sort of hybrids. That's just shotgun up the Jimmy Jams. And I do think it's really cool because it means you can use, of course, like a really fast, like hip firing sort of high damaging weapon up close. And oh my god, there's someone right in our freaking beacon. Oh, buddy, no, but yo, you're not. I can't put it down now, but this is what happened. Your squad ruined your freaking strat. You're ruining the strat, buddy. If I don't get this down now, oh my god, we're so dead. And he puts a bag down. Oh, you just screwed us. You absolutely screwed us, Benita. You absolutely screwed us. We got a double kill though. We'll freaking take it. I'm so dead though. They know I'm here. Oh my god, man. My own worst enemies are my freaking squad mates. But it is nice that you can have like a really kind of fast-paced sort of weapon and be these subclassing at the benefits of it, of course, being the signature weapon. I think that's kind of what they were kind of really going for when it came to the challenges. That is a lot of people. And oh, I meant to take up my grenade launcher because this is some easy kills. Hey, buddy. And anyone who stands behind this wall just get, yeah, you just get one tapped. It's freaking nasty. That goes in the train. No, he's not. He's at the back. Oh my god, they're all peeking at the same time, but you can see when it comes to this running and gunning, it's just such a nice AR. I'm telling you. Ooh, oh my god, that's the sore. Oh, get this muchacho though. There's the headshot. And if you do hit that Domsky and you're up close, 33 at the 1.25, and you can see up close as well. I couldn't really see him because the freaking flames. But I'm telling you, as a run and gun weapon and being able to be the assault class and get the signature weapon sort of buffs. Oh, it is freaking juicy, I'm not gonna lie. And actually finally got shot. My god. Okay, we're gonna spawn this guy and try to run around the back. And oh, right off rip. Oh, free kill. Thank you. As much as I will say that the weapon is super hard hitting as well. And there's the kill. There's the mid-range. You do have to tap. I'm not spraying that though down. The bloom is kind of insane in this. And I will say this weapon has a lot of competition. We're back in the hidey hole, but it has a lot of competition for the up-close fights. Obviously, SMGs are insane right now, of course. As I said, SG as well, which is a carbine, and the carbines in general. A lot of them are pretty fast moving, so I do understand why a lot of people might opt for them ones instead of this. And obviously this has the challenges and everything involved too. But what I will give this, as I said, is that it does go with the assault class, and it does feel meaty. There's something about the sound of a weapon. Oh man, we got him. Oh, we got him as well, and there's another friend there. But there's something about when a weapon sounds meaty, it just feels better. And with the freaking like double port brake on this, it sounds like, as I said, you're shooting absolute freaking trains at people or trucks at people. It just hits hard. And this has a pretty lowish RPM too, so it's not absolute crazy wild when it comes to actually freaking shooting at people. So I will say overall, when it comes to it, ooh, we got him. But I will say overall, when it comes to it, this is definitely going to be a real fan favorite for a lot of people. Now, there is some people, as I said, will just rather their SMGs and stuff. And oh my god, 32. But there is obviously the SMGs and everything, which a lot of people will go for instead. But I do think that there is a place for the NVO for the assault class, especially. We want that extra benefit. It's something I wouldn't look down on. As I said, this is can be an absolute beast, especially with the right roll. It can just absolutely freaking shred. Like, I mean, up close is just... it's a freaking killing machine. A couple muchachos up here though, and that was the wrong time to reload. Oh my god, I seen your man like last second. No, get me around the corner. And I always die to some guy sitting on that stairs. They always catch me because this corner is like kind of safe. Every time I go to, I get shot in the ass. The other thing I kind of will say is, well, and oh my god, he just got an absolute delete. Look at that dome ski, man. If you hit a headshot with this weapon, it's kind of crazy. But one thing I kind of will say is that the cord is going to be super nice as well. Buddy, get his ass. Buddy, get his ass. Go get him. Get him. Get him. Sprint to the... oh, he res. Oh, I have little faith now. I had so much faith before. I have very little now. And is this guy going to... oh, he's going to get him. Oh my... he got incinerated. He legit got put on fire. But are we all going to die and what a hero? You know what? I'm going to do it myself. Freaking Thanos stop these guys. Oh, here we go. There's the freaking close quarters I'm telling about. When you run at people with this, it rails them. Now, the SG could do something similar, but as I said, there's something just really nice about being an AR to go in with. As the assault class, it just feels super good with the weapon. Oh my god, what's that timing? Get him real quick. Thank you. And there's people that might be flagged though. And oh, we get him. Oh my god, there's another guy. And we're gonna stay here. And we're gonna get him. What? That's oh my god, I'm such an idiot sometimes, man. I did honestly thought that nade wasn't gonna kill me. I thought I was safe. I could just blast them. Nope, I basically jumped on that. If there's any teammates around me, I would have got Medal of Honor, but whatever the Medal of Honor is for jumping on nades, but I just didn't get it. There, we'll get this guy instead though. Ooh, look at that. As I said, it can go somewhat far, but as I will say, when you go to like those massive ranges, this thing, it blooms the kingdom come. Like, the bloom on this can be absolutely freaking cray. All right, we're gonna take our big flag by ourselves though. And oh man, this got absolutely crapped out. As I said, if you hit a headshot at all with this, it's so freaking quick to kill. As I said, that 33 damage is just kind of nasty, and it has that 1.35 I'd say damage multiplier, and then hollow points on this too actually do make a big difference if you're hitting headshots, but it doesn't even need it really to be effective because, as I said, the damage is really there. And where you're gonna obviously have the best benefits, and oh my god, there's two of them up there. Oh, we got them now. But where you're gonna get the best benefits obviously is gonna be up close and not these sorts of fights. You're always gonna be hitting around those 30 to 25 sort of damage shots, but yeah, they're kind of, as I said, medium to long range. You might struggle. Okay, we're gonna spawn, and oh my god, why is there a fire up a freaking deployable beacon? Is there someone here? Hello? Oh, I see him. Oh my god, it did. Man, how am I meant to? What am I meant to see there? With a freaking little hollow as well. And there's another guy there, man. I am getting blinded right now. It is impossible to see some of these, and he's gonna destroy my beacon. No, the beacon of truth is gone. My little sanctuary, but man, that sort of area of the map, it's really nice to hide the beacon. But I'm not gonna lie, it's impossible to see people when they're just hiding like in little corners and stuff like that. It's just pure darkness. It's kind of crazy. Oh, we gotta stick it here though instead. I didn't get in the corner, but you know what? It's fine. As I said, people just don't check. And there was a second guy. No, there is gonna be the cord as well. The cord is somewhat similar as well. It's the one you get before this in the challenges and everything. And I'm gonna get res. Oh, what a hero! But yeah, the cord is gonna be somewhat similar in terms of being a hybrid between like an SMG and an assault rifle, which is kind of cool. As I said, there's a couple of other weapons in the game that are like that, real kind of cool hybrids. But as I said, the NVO, it's just something media about it. And oh, there's a guy miles away, but there's just something super meaty about the NVO that I definitely will say a lot of people will love. It's just, as I said, there's something about sound makes a massive difference to a gun. I mean, I could go for these range sort of shots as well. It's not bad at range, but you can kind of see there. I didn't die there, but like, I mean, oh man, I just couldn't fight the second guy, and oh, I didn't tumble. Oh, that was just calamity and mistakes. But yeah, as I said, it can do decent at range, but the bloom is like the orangey, and if you actually do, of course, tap and everything, it can be okay. But is no one gonna res me? Oh my god, guys, there was like a medic like 2 meters away from me. Okay, but if you do try hold down left trigger at range with this weapon, the bloom is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, the bloom is, it's not great. It's not great for it. Obviously, these assault rifles all have pretty bad bloom anyway, but it's one of these, and oh my god, that KV9. But it's just one of these weapons where if you do try hold down left, you can get lucky sometimes, and of course get a really nice, of course, spray down. But for the most part, you're going to get bloomed out of it. So I will say long range fights are just really, they're just kind of a no-go with this weapon. This is not built for long range at all. But you do get all the good attachments pretty quickly. So I will say it's not an absolute chore, of course. Let's go out my ass. But this is no like chore to kind of grind or anything or use straight off the rip. Like from the start, it's pretty much got everything you kind of need. Obviously, the extra attachments are a bonus. And oh my god. Okay, we'll get that kill instead. And oh my god, did he just res himself? What the... Man came out of nowhere from the dead. Maybe I didn't even kill him. I killed him with something else. I have no idea, but... And I'm not gonna lie, guys. We were honestly absolutely freaking railing these. And oh my god, there's a duplicate kill. But we were railing these, and now we're losing somehow. What has happened to us? We lost so many flags. I mean, look, we pretty much lost every single freaking flag. There's multiple matchups down here, though. And oh, another guy. And oh my god. I just got absolutely destroyed by him. I just flicked with a shotgun and one-tapped me. Well, if they're hitting shots like that, oh my god, what a spawn. But if they're hitting shots like that, I can kind of understand why we're starting to lose this game, because my good god, he absolutely railed us. Now there's a guy here. You are so lucky that pole tanked the shot, because I freaking would have railed him, man. The damage just got freaking destroyed there. But yeah, this is probably going to be GG, and oh my god, it turned me to the freaking recon, man. This always happens to me, but I will say overall that this weapon, oh my god, the other guy just spawned at it in there too. I will say the NVO, it honestly is, of course, really, really dope. When you hit your shots like that, it can be saucy, as I said. Range is where it's really going to fall down, though. This is basically a close quarters weapon. I know it says medium range in the description too, but for mid-range as well, I do think that there's probably a couple of better weapons. But if you want to be an assault class and you want to go in, of course, with the assault rifle, get all the benefits and just rail people up close, This is honestly really nice. You can see up close, it's an absolute freaking dream. And where the hell did that nade come from? Was that Mardo? Well, that is it for me. And of course, the NVO-228E itself. And as I said, this weapon is an absolute dream up close. I mean, it does have a lot of competition, I will say, when it's comparing against, of course, carbines. Like the SG, of course, has 33 damage, somewhat similar RPM. Obviously, it's going to be all about the fall-offs and everything. And this assault rifle, it does have a fair bit of bloom. I will say that much. The bloom in this can get a bit crazy at certain ranges, especially if you just like are really hard holding out a trigger and everything like that. Now the carbines do as well, but it's definitely a bloom weapon, so you definitely want to tap your gun for those long range sort of shots and everything. But as I said, this is more geared as a hybrid sort of weapon between like an SMG or an assault rifle. Really good at hip firing and everything. Of course, it's really good up close and mid range and everything. It can absolutely rail, and the damage is just there. As I said, if you get used to this, it is an absolute freaking beast. As I said though, it has competition, so it's gonna be competing against SMGs. Like if you get the SCW leveled up, guys, I'm telling you, the SCW is like one of the best weapons in the game. SMGs will probably dominate this a little bit. Of course, there's people who are going to argue this, saying that this AR is just insane. It's really good up close. I'm not going to say it's not. It's like, honestly, it's really dope. But I would prefer the SMG in certain situations. Even those mid-range sort of fights and everything, they're not as hard-hitting sometimes, but they're accurate. And this has a lot of bloom. So it is just going to be based off personal preference, to be honest. But I will say, if you are a big fan of course, hard-hitting and real meaty-sounding weapons, like, I mean, this sounds like a truck every time you shoot. It just sounds like you're shooting trains of people. It's honestly really dope for that. I know how to be running, gunning, and fighting up close. This is like the perfect weapon, the NVO. It's honestly super dope. But regardless, if you liked the video, just like, and really some more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next collective in the next one.